Empathy is often considered a virtue, a quality that allows us to connect with others on a deep emotional level. But what if empathy isn't always the best approach? What if there's a better way to understand and help those around us? This is the central question that Paul Bloom tackles in his book, Against Empathy: The Case for Rational Compassion. In this presentation, we'll explore Bloom's argument for why rational compassion is a superior approach to empathy. We'll discuss the limitations of empathy and the negative consequences of relying on it as a guide for moral decision-making. Finally, we'll look at practical examples of how rational compassion can be applied in various contexts. Empathy is the ability to feel what others are feeling. It allows us to put ourselves in someone else's shoes and experience their emotions as if they were our own. While empathy can be a powerful tool for understanding others, it also has its limitations. For one, empathy is often biased towards those who are similar to us or who we perceive as being part of our group. This means that we may be more likely to empathize with people who share our race, gender, or socioeconomic status. Additionally, empathy can lead to emotional burnout and fatigue, especially when we're constantly exposed to other people's pain and suffering. While empathy can be a powerful force for good, it also has a dark side. One of the main problems with empathy is that it can lead us to make irrational and even harmful decisions. For example, if we're too focused on empathizing with a victim, we may overlook the needs and rights of the perpetrator. Empathy can also be manipulated by those who want to sway our opinions or actions. Politicians, advertisers, and other influencers often use emotional appeals to get us to support their cause or buy their products. This can lead us to make decisions that aren't in our best interests or those of society as a whole. So if empathy isn't always the best approach, what is? According to Paul Bloom, the answer is rational compassion. Unlike empathy, which is based on emotions and feelings, rational compassion is grounded in reason and logic. It allows us to understand and help others without being overwhelmed by their emotions. Rational compassion also has the advantage of being more inclusive. Instead of only empathizing with those who are similar to us, we can use our rational minds to understand the perspectives of people from different backgrounds and experiences. This can lead to more effective solutions and a greater sense of empathy and connection. While the concept of rational compassion may sound abstract, it has practical applications in a variety of fields. In healthcare, for example, doctors and nurses can use rational compassion to understand the needs and concerns of patients without becoming emotionally overwhelmed. Similarly, in criminal justice, judges and lawyers can use rational compassion to balance the rights of victims and defendants. In politics, rational compassion can help us to understand the perspectives of people who hold different beliefs or come from different backgrounds. By using rational thinking to bridge the gap between us, we can create more effective policies and build stronger communities. In conclusion, Paul Bloom's book Against Empathy presents a compelling argument for why rational compassion is a better approach than empathy. By using reason and logic to understand and help others, we can avoid the pitfalls of emotional bias and burnout. We can also create more inclusive and effective solutions that benefit everyone. While empathy will always have a place in our lives, it's important to recognize its limitations and consider alternative approaches. By adopting a rational, compassionate mindset, we can become more thoughtful and effective helpers, leaders, and members of society. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one.